Hey, welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday to you. It is the weekend. And for me, it actually is the weekend now because we're doing another PM video, courtesy of our friends, The Shadow. Hope everybody has had a really good week. This has been certainly an interesting week for sure with, all the election stuff if you're here in the U.S. Or, even really anywhere around the world because it is certainly something that I think the whole world keeps an eye on, at least. But we are not here to talk about politics. We are here to talk about TTMs and hopefully some good successes for today. So today's another good day here. We got 5 returns that came in. Got a little bit of something from everywhere, all across the country. We got Mississippi, Colorado, Florida, Pennsylvania, and California. Some of these I have some ideas on. Others I have no clue at all. So it's going to be a mixed bag here, and it'll be fun to see what we get today. So let's go ahead and get started. First one I want to do here is this one from Santa Barbara, California. I know that this is an old one. There's 2 things to this. Number 1 is the envelope, but number 2 is the these are like the individual printed ones that you can get at the kiosks. I may have talked about this before. Sometimes when the kiosks don't work, I normally try to, if I'm not buying actual stamps in person, I'll get these, and you can get them printed out in sheets of 10. Well, usually it's about 25% of the time the machine doesn't work right, and they can't do those sheets of 10, so they print them out one by one by one by one. And when they do that, I'm usually buying like 30, 40 stamps at a time, so I'm sitting there now for 5-10 minutes waiting for each of these to print one by one. Anyway, when they print, they it's a big long piece. It's probably like twice as long as this here, probably like the width of that my fingers are showing. And then like this is just like empty sticker, and then I guess it wraps around. Because there's like a little fold here thing. So I cut that off, and I just trim that in. And this is kind of like a little flap there that doesn't have sticky on it. Yeah, see, it doesn't have any sticky on it, and that's to kind of let you peel it with it. Well, I started cutting those off, so that I just didn't want the pink on there, and I don't know, does it make it easy for somebody to pull it? Not necessarily, but I didn't know that at the time. So the fact that it's got the old style traditional lickum, and also that there says that this is a bit of an older autograph request. And it looks like this person had put it back in vertically because of the way that it's in there. So I'm not really quite sure what this is, but we're going to find out here. I want to make sure I'm careful because since I know the cards are right up at the top, I don't want anything to get damaged. All right, so what is this? Oh, cool. So, this one wasn't out as long as I thought it was, but it was still out for a bit. Mauro Ronaldo, NXT, now former NXT announcer. I sent these out to him, and I had found somebody had a success with a P.O. box out in California, of all places. And I took a shot sending those out and got them back. What's nice is, he did all 3 of them here. I think just in transit, and you can kind of see as I kind of put it into the light there, you see down by his last name there's a little crease in the card, happened on that one, and also on this one as well. Where is it? I know I saw it. There it is down at the bottom. Kind of right there in his name. There you go. You can see it a little bit, kind of like right through here. But I mean, it's not bad at all. It barely goes through to the backside on these. So, yeah, no problem with that at all. So signed 3 of 3. Looks like he used a nice thick black on there. Little tiny bit of a smear there at the end, but hey, them's the breaks. You deal with that whenever you send stuff through the mail, as a possibility. But really good return. This one was one that was a complete shot in the dark. So, that's a really cool return. I'm very happy with that one. Okay, on to number 2. This is one I've got a pretty good idea of what it is, just based on the location with it and some returns I have seen coming from other people. I believe that if this one is the one that I think it is, this was a pay to sign. But let's see if I am correct. And yes, I am correct. So, Mike Mussina, 2019 Baseball Hall of Famer. Got him to sign 2 of his rookie cards, and he added the Hall of Fame inscription on there. Mike is fantastic. TTMs. He charges $10 a card to sign, which, again, for a Hall of Famer is not a bad deal, especially throwing on the Hall of Fame inscription on there. So, as you guys have seen over the last couple weeks, I've been sending out to some Hall of Famers with those with reasonable charges to sign. And that one was out maybe 2 weeks or so. I kind of knew it was going to be coming, but just didn't know when. So, great return there. So we've had a good week with Hall of Famers with the successes here, and that's decided because I've been sending out to more Hall of Famers. So you send to Hall of Famers, you get Hall of Famers, hopefully. All right, return number 3, Jackson, Mississippi. I, believe it or not, have a couple of returns out there, or a couple of TTMs out there in Mississippi, so I'm not quite sure which one this one may be. Okay, yep, so this is one that I thought it would be. So, Lewis Tillman, Giants running back from the 90s. Nice return there, doing 2 of 4, actually. He kept 2 cards. I put 2 of each in there and kind of said, hey, if you want to keep the extras, go for it. So he did sign 2 of 2 for me, technically. And personalized both of them, which, hey, no worries there. They're for me, so no problem. And I see he added the Super Bowl inscription for Super Bowl 25 on the card. So nice stuff. 2 of 2, Lewis Tillman. All right, next up, let's go to Denver, Colorado. All right, so this one, I was able to figure out which one this one is, because really there's only 2 returns I've got out in Colorado. One of them is for Peyton Manning, and I don't think that this is it, just because it feels like there's more than 1 card in here. All right, cool. Yeah, this was the other one that I thought it was. John Stearns, catcher for the Mets back in the earlier part of the 80s. He wasn't with the team in 86 when they won the World Series. But he was there kind of as part of the building of the team throughout the early part of the 80s, and he was actually with the team even back into the 70s. So 4 of 4, signed a nice thin blue Sharpie. This one, like, I've seen where people have had returns out for him for a year or more, and finally eventually get something back. And I guess I must have just timed it right, because these were out maybe like a month and a half or so. Not too long at all. And great returns getting back. He also did some minor league coaching where he was in the Mets system as a coach as well with Tidewater. So if he's still actively signing, I might pop out a couple of manager cards and see if I can get those done as well, especially if he's actively dealing with his mailbox right now. So we might do a follow-up with it, and if we do, I'll put a little note in there, owning up and saying, hey, look, you signed for me a little while ago, but, if you can knock out some coaching cards for me, it would be greatly appreciated, and if not, at least send them back. All right, our last one for the day. Tampa, St. Petersburg. Based on the thickness of this one, I'm not really sure what it is. I was thinking that, I was going to say I was thinking Wade Boggs, but no, we got Wade Boggs the other day. And I knew that was Tampa, St. Petersburg. So this might be like a wrestling return potentially, or it could be obviously something baseball related. I'm not really sure. Oh, none of the above. Hockey. Another Hall of Famer, Bill Barber. And Bill took care of 4 of 4 for me. One of them, unfortunately, got a little smeared there, but that's okay. You know, that happens. And of course, it would be on the card that actually has Hall of Famer on it. And I'm just looking to see if it smeared when he was signing it or if it just kind of happened like that. Yeah, see, there's no staining on any other cards, so I think just as he was signing it, it just kind of smeared. But that's okay. Not a problem at all with that. So, nice 4/4 return. This one was out for a little bit of time. I would say less than 2 months, but great return back. And this is actually a better autograph than I've gotten in person from him. Several years ago at the Hall of Fame, I got him to sign a couple of cards for me, and this actually came back nicer than the ones I got in person from him, which, you know, that should happen with a, you know, when he's sitting down and he's able to sign at his leisure. So great return, though, and added in some cool cards that I had not had signed before. So let's do a recap, shall we? On the day, ended up a nice 5 out of 5 with our returns. We got 4 of 4s out of Bill Barber and John Stearns. Lewis Tillman did 2 out of 4, but really 2 out of 2. Hall of Famer Mike Mussina, 2 out of 2. And then the nice return that I was not expecting, that was the long shot, Mauro Ranallo, NXT announcer, 3 of 3 back. So altogether, that's what, 15 autographs on the day. So a nice return, especially when you get back 2 Hall of Famers in there. A Super Bowl winning running back, a longtime New York Met, and a wrestler, or not even wrestler, but announcer. So good stuff there. I've been busy pumping out some new TTMs this week. I think I sent out like 7 the other day, and I did another 4 today, and I've been pulling cards actually before I came home from work, stopped by and pulled some more cards and got some more stuff ready. So I'm going to be sending out probably another 3 or 4 requests for the morning. So I want to try and get back on track here. Not that anything is really lightening up in terms of the returns, but I just want to kind of keep that flow going here and you know, keep on doing videos here and letting everyone enjoy the returns that I'm getting. So as always, you know, we're supposed to have beautiful weather this weekend, so I really want everyone, I know it's been an interesting week for those of us here in the States. It's really been interesting, but, you know, kick back, relax. We've all enjoyed to exhale and just kind of enjoy the weekend. The weather for most of the U.S. is supposed to be beautiful. So take the time, you know, spend time outside, spend time kicking back and relaxing, be with your loved ones, be safe, social distance, wear a mask. Sorry, political rant. It's not even a political rant, but I mean, to each their own with how they want to handle that. So I try to keep that stuff out of anything that I put out there on social media. But everybody, just whatever you do, stay safe. I guess that's what I should say. Just stay safe, be sensible with how you handle things. But until we speak again, which, who knows, maybe be tomorrow with, you know, if I get some nice returns back. But until the next time, everybody, be safe, be happy, have fun, and hope your mailboxes are full of ink. See ya.